name is Okello Samuel Opaye. I'm going to handle mathematics. Dear children out there at home, I would like to give you an advice on COVID-19. One, stay at home, wash your hands with soap, avoid crowds, follow the guidelines given by the Ministry of Health. As you know, health is wealth. Now, we are going to start our introduction by listing down the topics that we are supposed to cover in primary 7. And I know you know the number of topics. If I pose a question to you, how many topics do we need to cover? Your answer you've given to me from home there, if I could hear, should be 12 topics. Our first topic is set concepts. Topic 2, we have whole numbers. Topic 3, we have operations on whole numbers. Topic 4, we have patterns and sequences. Topic 5, we have data handling. Our topic 6 is integers. Topic 7, we have length, mass, and capacity. Length, mass, and capacity. Topic 8, we have lines, angles, and geometric figures. Topic 8 is lines, angles, and geometric figures. Numbers. Topic 9, we have fractions. Topic 10, we have distance, speed, and time. Topic 11, we have money. And lastly, topic 12, we have algebra. So dear candidates, by the time you went home How to do ticking. Dear candidates, by the time you went home, we had covered set concepts, so you put the tick. We had also covered whole numbers, we put a tick. We had covered part of operations on whole numbers. We had also covered integers, and the only part remaining in integers is the finite system. We had also covered length, mass, and capacity, but very little is remaining also in that topic. We had also introduced algebra. So for today, we shall start studying a topic that is lines, angles, and geometric figures. I will pose my first question. In this topic, we are going to study lines, angles, and geometric figures. The question is, what is an angle? What is an angle? I know you have the answer, but I can't hear you because you're not with me here. An angle is space between two intersecting lines. An angle is space between two intersecting lines. The word intersecting means meeting. So it's the same as saying an angle is space between two lines that meet. Now, dear children, at home there, as we start a new topic like this, we shall first start with our spelling activity. Our spelling activity is going to have 5 words. The first one is lines. You can write it there in your book. The second one is angles. The third one is complementary angles. The fourth one is supplementary angles. And the fifth one is corresponding angles. I know these are the words you have written. Number 1, lines. Number 2, angles. Number 3, complementary angles. Number 4, supplementary angles. And lastly, number 5, corresponding angles. These were our words. In case if you fail, as you know, spelling activity, you will put here your correction. And the one you passed, you write C behind the number. If you passed, you put C for correct. And if you fail, you put W to show that it is wrong. And then you make corrections in front of our line here. You put your corrections here. In case if you fail, well, since we finished our spelling activity, dear candidates, we would like to now look at the types of angles that we are going to study in this topic. Now, since we learned this topic in primary 5 and also in primary 6, I will pose a question. Mention some types of angles that you know. I know you have the answers, and these are the answers I expect from you. 1, we have what we call complementary angles. The second one, we have supplementary angles. The third one, we have angles at a point. The fourth one, we have vertically opposite angles. The next one, we have alternate angles. And dear candidates, alternate angles are in 2 categories. We have one called the alternate interior angles. The other alternate angles that we have is the alternate exterior angles. So you can see this kind of angles that we call alternate angles are in 2 groups. They are subdivided into 2. Alternate interior angles and then alternate exterior angles. The word interior simply means inside, and the word exterior means outside. We also have another type of angles that we call co-interior angles. We also have another type of angles called co-exterior angles. And lastly, we have corresponding angles. So as we carry out our study in this topic of lines, angles, and geometric figures, these are the kinds of angles that we shall be interacting with. And for today, being our first lesson, we shall only look at complementary angles. So dear candidates, we are looking at, in our first lesson, complementary angles. My first question in complementary angles, from our knowledge of P5, what are complementary angles? I know you have the answer, and I expect you to say complementary angles are angles that add up to 90 degrees. These complementary angles can be illustrated using a diagram. So our illustration for complementary angles is given below. We can draw complementary angles like this. So the two angles here are said to be called complementary angles. Say for example, if this angle is A and the second one is B in our diagram, then you expect to say angle A and angle B are complementary angles. Therefore, when you add angle A plus angle B, it will be giving you 90 degrees. We can also have another diagram. And in this diagram, we can have A, B, C. The three angles in this diagram are also complementary. Therefore, when we add all the three angles, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 90 degrees. So this illustration teaches us the property of complementary angles. Now, let's look at our first example. Let's look at our first example. The question can be given to you as find the complement of say for example the angle can be 30 degrees. Therefore, we read our question as find a complement of 30 degrees. I would like to ask you, children, in P5, we used to answer a question of this kind. How do we do it? I know you have the answer, but I expect you to say, let the complement be x. Now, since we have assumed that the complement is x, then x plus the given angle, 30 degrees, is equal to 90 degrees. So we form our equation immediately after this statement. This is the way we used to form our equation while there when we were in P5 and primary 6. Even here in P7 we do the same thing. Then from here we collect like terms. So we shall have x plus 30 degrees minus 30 degrees is equal to 90 degrees minus 30 degrees, which will give us x is equal to 60 degrees. So the complement of 30 degrees is 60 degrees. We also had another method that we used to find the complement of an angle like a 30 degrees. So we can say, let's see another method that can be used to get the complement of an angle. What is that second method? From our previous knowledge of primary 5 and primary 6. I expect you to say sum minus given angle. Now, since this is our general formula to get the complement of an angle, sum minus given angle, then the sum, we already know that complementary angles, the sum is 90 degrees. So we shall substitute and say 90 degrees minus the given angle is what? 30 degrees. Which gives you 60 degrees. So this is also another way we can find the complement of a given angle. Now that we are in P7, we shall look at example B. Example B. This was from our previous classes. Example A, B. Example 1, B. We shall now look at how we can find the complement of an angle which has a letter. For instance, if you're asked, find the complement of, in two brackets, 2y minus 70 degrees. Now, for such angles, we only use the second method. The first method, where we say let the complement be x, does not apply here. We only use the second method. And what is the second method? The answer is yes, sum minus given angle. Correct? So you say sum minus given angle. This is the only method that works when you're finding a complement of an angle which has unknown or a letter in it. Do not use method 1. It will not give you the correct answer. So this one is the only method that is applicable for such angles that have letters in them. So we shall also substitute as our sum is 90 degrees minus the given angle. But when writing the given angle, here where there is unknown, there is need for us to have our brackets. Such that the whole statement becomes, let's read together, 90 degrees minus into brackets 2y minus 70 degrees. 90 degrees minus into brackets 2y minus 70 degrees. Now, dear candidates, in this statement, the most important part that you have to be very careful is the principle of signs of integers. Like here we see there's a negative here outside, also inside there is a negative. Now you have to multiply this negative which is outside the brackets with the negative inside the brackets. And you remember from our knowledge of integers, we say a negative times a negative will give you, what is the response from the class? All of you, thank you, a positive. So a negative times a negative gives you a positive. So this positive here is a very important sign when you're writing the second step. Therefore, our second step will be 90 degrees minus 2y and then plus 70 degrees. So you can now see that the negative which is outside the bracket has affected the negative inside the bracket by making it change to a positive. So this is a marking point. This one here is a marking point. Take notes, children. Our next step is to collect like terms, which we shall say 90 degrees plus 70 degrees minus 2y. This 2y must also have a degree. So we have 90 degrees plus 70 degrees, then minus 2y degrees. Now 90 degrees plus 70 degrees gives you 160 degrees minus 2y degrees. Now since we reach here, you will discover that the first number has a degree, even the second number has a degree. Therefore, we shall factorize the degree outside the brackets. And this is our complement for this angle which has a letter. So, candidates, this is the only method that works when you're finding a complement of such an angle. Let's have our activity, children. Number 1, find the complement of the following angles. A, 38 degrees. B, 50 plus 3 degrees. C, 2y minus 40 degrees. Our question 2. Two angles are complementary. If one of them is 30 degrees plus 2x, find the other angle. Our question 3, what is 2/5 of the complement of 60 degrees? And lastly, add 3/4 of the complement of 50 degrees to 35 degrees. Thank you, boys and girls. This is our first lesson. We shall continue from there next time.